Warning, the Adam and Joe Show is a high-density program. Start taping now.
Back to noise.
Hello, welcome to the Adam and Joe Show. Tonight we're giving you a very special insight into the craft of television comedy, because although comedy may look easy, it's actually tougher than an armadillo with a flick knife.
Wow, that's really funny. How do you think of material like that, and how do you remember it?
Actually, I use a system of symbols written on a piece of paper, and every now and again I just sneak a look at it.
Did you invent that?
No, I actually got this off Alan Davies, and he got it off Eddie Izzard, who got it off the Chuckle Brothers.
Can I take a look?
Sure.
So when you say symbols, you actually mean writing. You're using writing.
It's like writing, yes, but in the trade we call them chuckle steps.
I think a better name for it would be a twat sheet. What car park are you in?
B.
Hello and welcome to People Place.
The show that goes wherever there's a place with people in it. This week we're coming from the Welcome Break service station in South Mimms.
So now you've seen the place, let's meet the people. What are you doing? What have you been doing in the service station?
Just having a piss.
Thanks very much, Lindsay. Well, now it's the new millennium. Of course, it's not just cool to be green, it's vitally important for the survival of our planet. But how do you keep your car eco-friendly? Well, with me now is June Nell and her eco-car to tell us how. First of all, it's green, isn't it, June?
Certainly is, yeah.
Fantastic to be green. And what about these stickers?
Yes, yeah,
They'll make people think about the environment. What do I hear inside there as well?
Oh, look.
It's the sound of the rainforest on this special CD, and these window boxes are great. What have you done with those?
Well, plenty of
Plants, you see. Plants are great for the environment, aren't they, June? And round the back here, what have you done? That's very clever.
This scented.
Yeah, it's a scented wipe held on with a rubber band to pump out lemony air into the environment. June, thanks so much.
Thank you very
That's
much.
great, Lindsay.
What's in your boot? What's in your boot?
It's luggage.
Nothing perks you up at the end of a long drive like a nice cup of tea, but what if you reach out and find there's no cup? Not a problem with this rotating mug tree. Just give it a whiz and mugs there is.
Thanks very much, Nikki. Now, here on People Place, we've been investigating Rip-Off Britain, and I've come to the brioche store to be joined by Joan. Hello, Joan.
Hello.
Now, Joan, this donut would sell on the high street for 20 pence. You're selling it for £1. That's a markup of 80 pence. How do you justify that?
Well, they're in
And this cup of coffee, 10 pence in the high street, £1.70 here. That's a markup of £1.60. Isn't that just taking the mickey?
Well, the company.
And what about this baguette? 99 pence on the high street, £2.99 here. A staggering markup of £2. Isn't that just another example of Rip-Off Britain, Joan?
Well, I don't think it's that.
It is, isn't it? Thanks so much for joining us. You've been wonderful, and it's back over to Nikki. Nikki.
Thanks very much, Lindsay. Well, we can't go in there, but behind those doors, literally hundreds of people have got their cocks out. Lindsay.
Thanks, Nikki. And now it's time for the People Place soapbox, where the people in this week's place have their say. This week, Anthony.
Every year, millions are hurt in road accidents. It is well known that video games cause violence. So how can it be right to have video games involving dangerous driving in service stations? It is madness and definitely should be banned. It is wrong.
Now it's time for the People Place Safety Special. We're here with Don, who's our road safety expert. Hi, Don.
Hi.
So, Don, when you're driving, where's the best place to put a map, for example?
Pull over on the side to read my map.
So maybe just keep it on the steering wheel like that so you don't have to take your eyes off the road too much. Great. Now, when you're unwrapping a chocky bar, that's difficult to do that and drive, isn't it?
I wouldn't eat while I'm driving.
So maybe just with the elbow and then unwrap it with your teeth. OK, now finally, the mobile phone. That's always a tricky one, isn't it?
I wouldn't use a mobile phone while I'm driving. It's illegal.
Right, so just cradle it the way I am and then people can't see you on the outside.
No.
Great tip. Thanks very much, Don.
I'm a People Place person.
Well, that's it for People Place this week.
But don't forget to join us next week when we'll be in a brand new place.
With brand new people.
Bye. Meet the Fat Boy Slim family. Web designer Paul, Joyce, who designs websites, 16-year-old website design student Catherine, and 11-year-old internet-obsessed Joe.
Feel powerful.
They've volunteered to go back in time, to wash, dress, eat, and live every intimate detail of domestic life in the 1980s house.
Let's go!
It's the family's final weekend in the 1980s house, and they've decided to hold a traditional period party. The highlight will be a traditional 80s dance display by Catherine and Joe, but Joe is having difficulty.
Mum, cue the funky beats. Robot, electricity, walking forward, walking backwards. You're a robot making tea.
The dance lesson is a disaster.
I don't want to. I want to listen to more Culture Club.
Come back here, Joe. Do not leave this room.
The Fatboy Slims are expecting a very special guest at their party, Lee John.
I am nervous about Lee coming back to see us because, as the curator of the project, I really want to do justice to his imagination and for him to feel that it's not just an illusion.
Hello, Lee.
Flippin' heck, Tucker!
Hello, peeps.
You all look so mega, look at you.
Okay.
Oh, very well,
Would
thank
you like
you.
some Mirage or some Taboo?
Do you have any bazik?
The party begins with Joe and Catherine's dance displays, but neither performance goes quite as planned.
At first I was disappointed that Joe seemed to be giving up on body popping, but then later in the evening when I realised he was becoming a gender bender, I was really very proud indeed.
Now it's time for Catherine to perform Madonna's highly erotic Like a Virgin dance routine.
Catherine's performance was a huge surprise. We were all expecting just a slutty little dance in her underwear. But instead, we got an extremely disturbing howl from the dark void. It was absolutely wonderful. It was magical.
Come on, everybody. Party time.
And now the real party begins, and Paul takes DJ duty. In the 80s, DJing was not cool. It was done by desperately insecure, creepy middle-aged men. The party's over, and the Fatboy Slim's extraordinary journey is coming to an end.
We've created our own little world here, be it good or bad, or a pointless waste of time, but I think we will all be very sorry to see it go.
At the beginning, I was desperate to become a good 80s woman, not just a stereotype or a cartoon character. And I do think I've achieved that. Haha, interruption to normal TV service.
Do not adjust your set, adjust your mindset.
Because we are the Media Chaos Collective and we're here to tell you, the general public, that you're walking around like zombies conditioned by society to do whatever they tell you to.
So prepare to have your conditioning shattered by our subversive street pranks.
You buggers.
Buggers.
Oh, help me. I'm very old. Oh. Ah! I'm not old at all. I'm a young man. I fooled you. You're daft. I fooled you. I fooled him. He thought I was old. He came up to me, he tried to help me up. And then I went, I'm young, I'm not old. And he went, fuck off. It was brilliant.
Right, I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to pretend I'm a tourist.
Excusez-moi, sir. Would vous take my picture, please? Pour moi.
Certainly.
Merci. Did you see that? He thought he was a tourist.
What about my camera?
What?
What about my camera? That's
He
my
thought
dad,
I was
that
a
is.
tourist.
He's going off with my camera.
I
Go and
don't
get my
wanna get it.
camera.
Wait, you bugger! Wait, come back with my camera, you bugger! Right, sir. Would you please tell? Yeah.
Have you got permission to film here?
No.
Well, could you move along then, please?
Piss off, copper.
Right, don't touch the hoopers like that.
Get off me! Get off! Get off me! We got him. Did you see?
He thought I was a real copper. He was beating it up.
He didn't know what was going on.
Him out.
I'm mad. This looks mad, doesn't it?
What are you doing?
It's a dog walking a man.
That's mad. Pinch me. Pinch me. Am I dreaming? Ah, it's the most brilliant thing I've ever seen. Do you see over there? What's happening over there? It's like some mad hallucination, isn't it? What could be happening?
Well, it's probably just students.
Look, it's a dog walking a man. Can you believe it? Is it doing your head in?
No, not really.
Oh.
Could be a TV show.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
What, did it scramble his mind?
No, they said they thought it was students or possibly a TV show.
Ha ha! taught you a thing or two, didn't it?
Yeah, we threw the spanner of chaos into the machine of conformity.
What?
Bugger off, you basties!
Bugger off!
Bugger off!
Buggers!
Well, it's almost time for us to take a break, but before we do, here's another insight into our fascinating comedy technique.
Now, a lot of people don't realise, but before we go into production with these links for the Adam and Joe show, we like to do a series of low-key warm-up gigs just to test out the material. So let's take a look.
Thanks a lot for coming tonight. We're Adam and Joe.
Now, a lot of people don't realise this, but before we shoot the links for our show, we like to do a series of low-key warm-up gigs just to test out the new material in front of an audience. So please feel free to
suck my cock.
Piss off.
Now, you'll notice there that the audience didn't find our suck my cock comment that funny, so as a result it hasn't made it to the final link. That's why we find the warm-up process so very invaluable.
Well, we'll see you after the break. Suck my cock.
Welcome back to the Adam and Joe show, where tonight we're analysing the craft behind the laughter.
Now, being a comedian can be very difficult, both emotionally and psychologically. Earlier today, Adam and I agreed to talk exclusively, for the very first time, about the pressures our great gift brings.
What's it like working with Joe?
Well, he gets mood swings, really. Long periods of quite black depression, like a lot of great comedians, I think, but you just need that darkness, I suppose, to create the light and shade that you see, especially in Joe's stuff.
Adam just makes people laugh. You know, some people are doctors, some people are dustmen. He just makes people laugh. He can't switch it off, and that's sometimes a curse as much as it's a blessing. But he'd hate me saying this. This is exactly the sort of thing he hates. Gosh, I never realised being us was so difficult.
What a clever thing to say.
Thank you.
People are always asking me if I know Tufty Durden.
This is it, the framing device. Any last words?
And suddenly I realize that all of this, the guns, the ultraviolence, the impossibly confusing plot twists, has got nothing to do with a doll named Hamble. Stretch had bitch tits. This was a support group for toys with plasticular cancer.
Go ahead. It's okay to cry. We're still boys' toys.
Yes, we're still boys' toys, that's what we are. Some kid had stretched Armstrong's pecs into permanent rubbery tits. But back up a second. I want to start earlier. Like so many others, I had become a slave to the Toys R Us nesting instinct. If I saw something like the Barbie bedroom set, or the Action Man Explorer base camp, or the Eugene Funky Scratch hip-hop keyring, I had to have it. I was a road safety squirrel working 9 to 5. For the past 8 weeks I'd had insomnia. Everything seemed like a copy of a copy.
Shit! Was that a flash frame?
It might have been.
What was it?
It was a picture of Brad Pitt.
Oh, I'm getting out of here before you scramble my brains!
And that's when I met Pila Turden.
You're not your job. You're not the car you drive. You're not your fucking khakis.
I'm sorry, what?
Consumerism is shallow. Advertising is evil. George Michael is gay.
The flight was 5 hours. I started to fantasize that there'd be a collision. Anything to shut him up. Too bad it was just a dream sequence.
Did you know that if you type 58008 into a calculator and flip it, it spells boobs?
Who are you, anyway?
I'm Pila Turden. I'm the person you wish you were.
You mean I wish I was a dick? Then Hamble ruined everything. I know you're faking it.
So are you. I saw you in severely chewed limbs.
And I saw you in a room with a view.
I hear you've got a split personality who looks like Brad Pitt.
Wanna come back to my place? We can have a menage a trois.
Oh God, schizophrenia's sexy. I haven't been fucked like this since Big Ted on Play School.
I guess this is what they call a mindfuck.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Sure. I thought you'd never ask.
Whoa! Wow, that felt great. Now I'm gonna hit you. It'll make you feel like a real man.
But I'm a squirrel, and I have a very sensitive Ooh! It was on the tip of everyone's tongue. Pila and I just gave it a name.
Ooh, my nuts are in there.
Gentlemen, welcome to Tufty Club. The first rule of Tufty Club is you do not cross the road between parked cars. The second rule of Tufty Club is you do not cross the road between parked cars.
Oh, please.
We've been raised to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't.
Wait a second, you're Brad Pitt. You are a millionaire movie god.
Come on, everybody, let's bash his face in!
Oi, monkey! Take that, you posh Hollywood geek!
Then Pilar instigated Project Mayhem, and things started to get out of hand.
Help me, my corn syrup's leaking, I'm dying.
What the hell happened to Stretch?
You're on an assignment, blowing up Woolly's toy department. The security guard got him.
You morons, this has gone too far.
Pilar's planning to blow up the major toy companies tonight.
Jesus, I have to stop him. And I think this is about where we came in.
Out of these windows, we will view the collapse of the manufactured toy industry.
Wait a second, if you're just a figment of my imagination, then I can control you. The gun is in my hand.
Huh. Shit.
And you are a topless Barbie. Look at my tits. I could get used to this. And now, you're a big moose.
Oh dear, this isn't quite as good.
Now I'm gonna kill us both. Oh my God, Tufty, are you okay? Whoa, I think I just blew my mind.
Oh, Tufty, I love you.
Pilar and I were the same person all along. Everybody had to see the film twice, and now I'm very rich.
Adam and Joe.
Adam and Joe.
Adam and Joe.
Adam and Joe.
Welcome back to part 2 of Quizzlestick. The scores are neck and neck, and as ever, we get straight down to business with round 4, Beat the Buzzer. The rules are very simple, but here's a quick recap. The object is to score 9 points on your Quizzlestick, so the first to score 9 red blocks and 3 green blocks will go through to the next round. But if only one of you scores 9, or you both score over 5, then one of you plays for the Quizzle chance, and the other gets their green bonus points halved. Each question in this round scores 1, 2 or 3 points, depending on the colour level on the Quizzle meter. But if you buzz in and get the answer wrong, you're locked out. Unless it's not a general knowledge question. Good luck to you all. Question 1. If I'm lost for words, I'm said to be tongue what? Michael.
Tide.
That's correct. Well done. Now remember, you can go for a Beat the Buzzer bonus booster anytime you like, but you'll forfeit your chance to double or quit in the Spotlight round. Now please choose between our 3 Quizzlestick extra value categories: Waters of the World, Hair, or Red Things.
Red Things.
Correct, you've gained control of the Quizzlestick, and that sound, of course, means that it's the Quizzlestick secret swap-around question, and Michael's points get swapped with Peter's points, and Peter now has a chance to steal all the green point blocks or sell his blue blocks for Quizzlestick special questions. And as usual, 3 diagonal Quizzlesticks is worth twice as much as 2 horizontal, except when it's a general knowledge question. So let's begin. What was Shakespeare's first name? Peter.
William.
Correct. Congratulations. Your aim now is, of course, to score 4 in a row. You still have your 5 blue Quizzle chances, 2 pink Quizzle swaps, and you have 30 seconds in which to do so, and 3 categories to choose from. You start with 20 points on the board to gamble with, and remember, of course, a group of 2 means double points, but 3's a crowd and can cost you a lifeline. But I'm afraid that means time's up, and there's just time for one final spin of the Quizzle sticks. And let's see what the scores on the sticks are. So it's congratulations to Peter, our reigning champion. We'll see you again tomorrow. And commiserations to Michael. You did very well. Can I ask you, why didn't you play your green Quizzle chance? Oh, you could have won. It's a great shame. But remember, it's much harder than it looks at home. Thanks for watching Quizzlestick. See you tomorrow.
Hello, Pat Sharp is a highly original presence in contemporary popular culture, whose career spans the worlds of radio, television and pop music. He's worked with people as diverse as Peter Powell, Yvette Fielding and PJ and Duncan. He's created hugely successful television shows like Funhouse, What's Up Doc and Funhouse. Tonight's Omniken celebrates the life and work of the Pat Man. Yes. Pat Sharp lives the dream. After 20 years in show business, he's world famous and a multi-millionaire. Yet incredibly, he still DJs every day at London's Heart FM.
This is Pat Sharp at London's Best Music Mix. 30 minutes worth in just a tick, back to back and beat to beat.
Pat Sharp was born in the Ukraine in 1961, the only child of travelling radio repairman Gambo Sharpovitz and his wife Janice Longwave. In the early 70s, the family moved to a one-room lodging in Penge, where Sharp first decided he wanted to be rich, famous and very good-looking.
It's like the manger where the little baby Jesus was born.
Hello? Hello, yes, my name's Ken Corder. I'm here with Pat Sharp. We're filming a documentary. You might like to know that Pat grew up in this house, and we're just going to take a quick look around, if that's all right.
I'm really busy, I'm sorry.
I'm with Pat Sharp. Pat Sharp.
No.
And I'd just like to... Listen, hello, you bitch! I had the privilege of meeting Pat in his lavish penthouse apartment to discuss his life and art. What do you think makes great radio?
I have been known as the Darth Vader of the Master Fader at times.
Why do they call you that? Is it because you're an evil man and you throttle people with your mind?
No, mainly because, you know, I'm a bit of a wizard on the faders.
So what nickname did you eventually choose yourself?
Well, the main nickname was Pat Man.
So like Batman, but with a P?
No, there was no comparison between...
Because Batman, of course, his parents were beaten in front of him. That's what drove him to become the Caped Crusader. Pat's mind was sharpened here at Penge Junior School. When you look at the windows, Pat, when you see the glass reflecting your grown-up, powerful megastar face, doesn't it make you want to sort of cry a little bit about the things that they saw when you were younger?
No, don't worry, it's
when
fine.
you were being punched
cool
and
with it.
kicked
No,
when no one understood.
Oh, come on.
But it wasn't until 1976 that Sharp found the global acclaim he craved, with the birth of his brainchild, Funhouse. How did you come up with the idea for Funhouse?
Well, I do have to say, to be honest with you, it's not totally my idea, it's an American concept.
I know you did come up with it, though. You thought of the house and the fun and the Funhouse.
You're very kind to suggest that it is mine.
Okay, it's slightly annoying me now, so we'll move on. The jokes at the beginning of Funhouse are some of my favourite Sharp moments. I particularly remember a gag, marvellous gag, with a bumper sticker, and you say, I just read a car sticker that said,
if you can read this car sticker, I've lost my caravan.
The pressure of coming up with lines like that on a weekly basis must have been tremendous. Soon Sharp was to find himself at the top of the world's pop charts as half of the legendary singing duo Pat and Mick. Pat, let's push a little deeper into your Patness, if we can. In a lot of the videos, you poke fun at yourself. What is it in you that is able to do that without causing mental problems for yourself?
I think you have to be able to put yourself down to make other people realise that, that you are a regular guy.
It's a dichotomy, though, isn't it? Because we're not normal, everyday people. You know, we're special. You're special.
I always feel I am a regular guy. And
no,
yet...
but you're not. You're special and different. So in a way, you're lying. But fame has its price. In 1983, a television miniseries depicted his life with startling inaccuracy. How did you feel about Sean Bean's portrayal of you in that series?
No. This is not me at all.
But it's in his lyrics to Funhouse that we find the very core of Sharp's worldview, his philosophat. Funhouse. It's a quiz, it's a race, a real wacky place. Use your money and your brain if you want to play the game. Funhouse. Good night.
Well, that's almost it for the Adam and Joe show tonight, but before we go, we thought you might like to have a look at how one of these links is crafted at the writing stage.
So let's take a peek at some footage from one of our roundtable writers' meetings.
Okay, come on you guys, we just need to nail this final line, alright? We've been here 15 hours, we want to go home.
How about bye, see ya?
Or, bye, see you next week.
No, we just need something a bit different. But how about just bye?
That's good.
That's it. That's the keeper. Excellent.
Bye.